In this Adiva product known as Glucosamine joint formula, what I did is I took the most potent form of glucosamine, which is glucosamine sulfate, and I combined it with 3 natural anti-inflammatory herbs. Now, people have said to me over the years, I tried glucosamine, but it didn't work for my arthritic change. And a lot of times it's because they either used the wrong form of glucosamine, the wrong dosage of glucosamine, or they didn't use glucosamine with anti-inflammatory herbs. They made the mistake of using glucosamine with chondroitin. The problem with chondroitin is that almost none of it even gets absorbed into the bloodstream. So what I want to tell you is that glucosamine, even if you tried glucosamine before and it didn't work, I would suggest you try glucosamine joint formula, because it will help to support your cartilage and also reduce the inflammatory process. Now, the biggest part of the story that I want you to know is that even if you don't have arthritic changes, after the age of 40, what happens is your body stops making optimal amounts of glucosamine. So your body normally makes glucosamine because it needs it to make the joint cartilage, which is the shock-absorbing pads at the end of your bones. After the age of 40, we all start making a little less glucosamine, and that leads to arthritic changes down the road. So you have less shock-absorbing pads, there's cartilage erosion, which can lead down the road to arthritic problems. Studies show that 80% of people will eventually develop osteoarthritic changes. To a large degree, it's because we run out of making optimal amounts of glucosamine for ourselves. So what we've learned in anti-aging research is that it's a good idea to start putting some small amounts of glucosamine back into your body after the age of 40. What that does is it gives your body the raw materials from which it can maintain its joint cartilage integrity, so you don't get the joint erosion. So you're putting back in the glucosamine your body doesn't make for itself. The idea is you're helping to reduce the likelihood that osteoarthritis will develop. And if you already have cartilage problems or osteoarthritis, it will help to stabilize it, and in many cases help to even reverse the symptomatology of it. Now, the thing that makes glucosamine joint formula really unique is that not only is it glucosamine sulfate at a pharmaceutical grade, but I combined it, as I said, with 3 natural anti-inflammatory herbs. You see, the problem in our arthritic change is not just that the cartilage is undergoing erosion, but there's usually a mild inflammatory response occurring around the joint at the same time. And so when you can help to suppress the inflammatory response and shrink that inflammatory reaction, then all of a sudden the joint is not as stiff, it doesn't hurt as much, there's less pain, and then the cartilage has a chance over time to help stabilize, rebuild the cartilage, and maintain the cartilage integrity, so that as the years go by, you don't run into further degenerative changes. The anti-inflammatory agents that I put into glucosamine joint formula are MSM, quercetin, and bromelain enzymes. This is my best recommendation to you. If you're over the age of 40 and you don't have any arthritic problems, just take 1 capsule a day for general support and prevention. If you already have some osteoarthritic changes or cartilage damage that you know of, I suggest that you take 3 capsules a day. If you weigh more than 200 pounds, you probably need 4 capsules a day. If you're on a diuretic drug, you're going to need 4 capsules a day because your body's going to be washing it out faster. So I really would suggest that glucosamine joint formula is a very important anti-aging supplement for you to consider, and also has therapeutic value in the management of these cartilage-related problems.